Hi, you're with India Post Live, India's first online news conversation web TV. I'm Ishan Russell, and India Post Live is, of course, a forum for you to participate in. So come in via social media, use Twitter to get in touch with us. Hashtag India Post Live to your tweets, or use our Twitter handle at India Post Live. Or you can use Facebook. We have a Facebook page called India Post Live. Go like that, comment there, post a picture there, post anything that you want. And you can also go to IndiaPostLive.com. You can watch this video live right now as we're talking to you, or in case you're watching this later, there are a host of other videos for you to check out as well. So do go ahead and check them out, and there's a comment wall also over there, so you can go and comment. And in case you want to participate and be the expert and talk about a particular issue and want to come into a conversation, you're most welcome to do so. Just send us a request and you can come in via Skype or Google Hangout and have a live conversation with us. Alright, the topic of discussion today for me is very interesting because I get to eat a lot. Yes, we're talking about a chef who's in our studio. Her name is Priya Kapoor. Thanks very much, Priya, for coming into our show. And Priya is somebody who is a self-taught cook, and now she's hosting classes for big corporates and for students of about 250 to 300 students is a huge number, and she is a completely self-taught, self-made cook. How is that possible? How is that happening? In case you're interested how to go about these things, well, Priya is here to answer your questions. So come in and ask your questions. So Priya, tell us a little bit about yourself. What got you into cooking? Why are you so fond of cooking?
Yeah, the cooking was my passion, and I want to do something in my life. So we were in Dubai, and I was a housewife there. So I used to cook a little bit there, and everybody used to appreciate me. Then I boosted up that I should do something. Then we came back India. Then I started my classes, and I used to get a good.
How did you go about it? Because many would be saying that cooking is a passion for me. I really enjoy cooking.
Yeah.
I can also teach. There are so many people who are sitting at home and thinking how to go about doing this. So how do you go about doing this?
First of all, you should be confident, and the way the cooking means it's in your genes also sometimes. Though my mother is a very good cook, I used to see her how she used to present the things. So that way I learned from my mom also. Then slowly I have done little crash course for the baking. Then I started taking my classes, and I got good response. So it initiate my work a lot.
All right, and you worked as a professional chef also in five-star hotels, etc. And without any formal training, I might add. And that is something that usually does not happen, because to go to a five-star and become a chef over there, you have to go to culinary school, you have to become a sous chef first, and there is a whole process involved. So how come you managed to skip that entire process? Are you really that good?
Yeah, I'll tell you how it comes out with me. See, 3 years back, there was one student. I was not aware that she is owner of one catering company.
Okay.
Then she came to me for some different snacks. I made everything and all. Then she come to me and said, I owe this company. Can you join us for a 5-star? We have a meeting for Mr. Mittal, Airtel Mittal people. We have a corporate this thing. I said, I don't have a degree. They said, you don't need to have degree. You should have very, good hands. So you just have to do, I know you will do the best. So I went there, Bangkok. I worked 6 days in Bustan Thani, and I got a very good response there, and I was a head chef for Indian cuisine there.
But how difficult is it? Because many would be, I'm a home cook, home chef, I love to cook, but the fact is that to go into a professional kitchen, just to add that scale and that this thing is...
Practice may come imperfect.
Okay, so you think...
Yeah, because with the grace of God, I teach every day. So it is in my hands now, quick food, quick things I can make in any time.
Alright, so you talk about quick food, quick things, and there's a lot of stuff on the table. I'm really looking forward to having and tasting some of these things. So what do you have for us, and just quick recipes that you have?
Quick recipe. See, here today we are doing one mocktail and one snacks. Though we go to market and buy fruity for our kids, but in fruity CMC is there, preservative they are not good for the kids. So here we are making one fruity instant, बहुत जल्दी, और जिसको आप top up कर सकते हो mocktail and cocktails both mean. The guys, the ladies who want to enjoy mocktails, they can add up with little vodka, and for the kids they can add water, and for the teenagers they can add soda in it. So here we are making for kids and teenagers a drink and one snacks with a biscuit. We can use biscuit, we can use rest over roti, we can use rest over bread, whatever leftover is in your home you can make it with this snacks. And here today we are using...
I'll just ask the camera to pan onto this. Yeah.
We are using simple biscuit, and nowadays mango season is there mango and little.
So this is mango pulp.
This is mango pulp. This is mango chunk, and this is cornflakes.
Okay.
And this is a chaat masala.
And all this goes into making one cocktail: a chaat masala, cornflakes, and mango pulp.
Yes. If you don't have a chaat masala at home, you can use hajmola goli also.
Oh wow.
So can we start?
Yeah,
with,
sure.
First of all, we'll start with a mocktail.
Okay.
And one thing I just want to tell you: first your eyes sees, then your lips, then your mouth. So you should be very precise by cooking. That the food should be very presented.
Okay.
That's really important. It doesn't matter ki aap crockery you are using very expensive. No, it should be neat and clean and presentative. So we are making one mocktail here, and this mocktail for a little kids zone, right? And for that mocktails, we'll start with a little mango pulp.
So you put about a teaspoon of or
Yeah, it is about 2 tablespoons of mango pulp and mango chunks.
Okay.
It's up to you. If you don't want to use mango chunks, it's up to you. You can avoid it. But you know, when it's come in the mouth, it gives a very
nice
lovely,
texture.
Nice texture, lovely taste.
Yeah, it gives a break from
Yes,
the
yes.
smoothiness of the mango, perhaps, and
yes.
this is the fact that it gives you that element of a actual feel of eating a mango.
True.
Perhaps, and
the chaat masala.
Okay.
And we'll top up with little chilled water, or you can use soda, or you can use limca, whatever is available in your home. Our drink is ready, and we'll make for kiddo also. This instant mango ka chaska is ready.
Okay,
Yes?
let's have a taste. Let's have a taste. I would have a taste. I've been looking forward to this. That is why I really wanted to do this show. So cheers. So let's have a taste of the mango pulp. So this is mango pulp with chunks and chaat masala and chilled water. Interesting.
We can add up with ice, mint ice. We can add up with little mint also.
And this is the same thing for the kids, just in a tinier thing with a little thing to...
Just a presentation, you know. This is for the kids.
Oh wow. So this you can see, they're done in a very interesting way. So there's a little cup. I mean, if your child is having a tea party, if your daughter is into tea party, no, even a dollhouse tea party, this is a dish that you can actually teach your kids, and they can try themselves. This is like completely child-proof as well.
True. Then again, we are making one little snacks.
Okay.
Biscuit, any. You can use leftover rotis, cut it into triangles. You can use bread. You can use a pizza base, whatever is with you. And little mango over it. And we will top up with cornflakes. Yes. Try this.
Ooh. So this is a plain biscuit with mango pulp, mango peas, chaat masala, and concentrate.
Yes.
Here goes. I mean, my cameramen are getting very upset because I think they are also hungry and they want something to eat. But we'll give them something to eat after the show. But you can go ahead and try this recipe. Just recap this for our viewers once again.
Yeah, this is very easy recipe. You can use, you know, I have used mango. You can use any seasonal fruit. You can use pineapple. You can use apple. You can use anything.
I
hope you like it.
I love it. It is very nice. I'll tell you what I like about it. The fact that the crunch of the biscuit,
crunch over
plus the crunch of the cornflakes, plus the sweet of the mango, offset by the
chaat masala.
So I mean, the palate is experiencing something very, very interesting.
And the very good thing is, it's not very fatty. Every time, you know, kids need something to eat, you can make like this. You can cut the bread into triangles, just roast it, and put it not even a jam, because jam is also harmful.
Okay.
You can just put in mango or any seasonal fruit, and you can serve to your kids.
All right, so we have a host of people who've come in to ask you questions, and some of them are your students, some of them are from general world. So let's first go across to Seema Magu. She's of course done a course with Cook with Priya Kapoor. So how is the experience, Seema, and have you become a better chef, and how do you feel about cooking now?
मेरे को बहुत अच्छा लगा इसके साथ कुकिंग करके, और मैंने इसके साथ नई नई चीजें सीखी प्रिया के साथ कुकिंग करके।
जैसे
इसने मेरे को केक बनाना सिखाया, अचार डालने सिखाए, बहुत अच्छा लगा मेरे को इसके साथ कुकिंग करके।
She was my Panasonic student.
Okay, and Panasonic was you were teaching people how to use microwaves.
Yes, achar also in the microwave.
Oh wow.
Even mutton, even chicken in the microwave.
Okay.
Everything in microwave.
So I mean that is the whole point, that many would think or look at the TV shows that we have
Yeah.
usually, and it's all about fresh ingredients and the kind of cooking that would be a slightly bit expensive. It won't really be budget cooking. So is budget cooking a specialty for you? Do you really enjoy that? Do a lot of people come to you to learn budget
See,
cooking?
First motive of mine cooking is whatever things are in the home, use that. Don't go market. Means if you don't have, suppose for example, you don't have biscuit, you can use bread. You don't have bread, you can make roti, small roti for your kids. Whatever in the house, you make it with that.
All right. Let's get in somebody else also. Asha Khosa is with us. Asha Khosa is, of course, consulting editor over here at India Post Live, but she's also done a course with Priya. So, Asha, how was your experience as a journalist? Tell us. I mean, has it improved your cooking skills? Does your daughter love your food now?
Certainly, first of all, I have to tell you, I'm very jealous of you today. You're having all the things to do yourself. But anyway, we are enjoying from a distance. Yes, my experience with Priya was amazing. I just got connected to her through an SMS message, and she wanted people to join her class for baking or whatever. So I thought, why not? I contacted her, and I got to learn baking. And it's not only that she makes you learn cake, she also, what she said, she gives you tips on how to buy things. And it's all, very much oriented towards a homemaker. It's not that you have to rush to some place, to expensive markets to buy stuff. She'll tell you which malai to use and which not to use. So very nice tips she gives you, which really improves your cookery experience. And also, to be very honest, I haven't visited cake parlor ever since I learned baking from Priya, and she really teaches you very well, and she teaches from heart. And all thanks to her, I can bake very well today.
All right. So
She did chocolate course also, that liquor chocolate and everything.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
So
she
Asha, then we're looking forward to some chocolates from you at our next editorial meeting for sure.
Sizzlers, chocolates, you have done everything now.
Oh wow. So Asha, then we're coming home for dinner then one day, one of these days. We're barging in. Because if you've done a course in Sizzlers, I mean, but that's the whole point. That as far as presentation, Sizzlers is a lot about presentation. And I see that an emphasis for you is a lot about presentation and about the entire experience of eating.
True, true. It's, it is not very difficult to make food. It is difficult to present your food. It's really important also. While sizzler, it is just a sizzling effect. It is nothing much. For example, if you are making a dal at home and you have made a rice, you can give a sizzler effect to that and it will become a sizzler.
We usually do. I mean, we give a tadka. Isn't that
I
like
know.
a sizzle?
No. That's sizzler, tadka and a sizzler. It's a difference.
Yeah, sizzler is of course a hot plate and everything.
Yes, it's a hot plate. It's a heavy iron plate, and it is an entirely different process. But if you are gone through it, it will feel very, very simple. Sizzlers.
All right. So that takes care of sizzlers. But coming to your students, I mean, I've seen a renewed interest in India over the past 10 years as far as cooking is concerned. I have many friends who've quit their jobs and are opening cupcake shops and opening bakeries and everything.
Cake boutiques.
Yeah.
I'll give you the one very good example. One of my students, he was working with some multinational in India. I don't remember the name. Then he came to me and said, I want to open a van in USA. Can you help me out? I said, okay, you have to do a 3 months course and I am not going to give you any degree, but 100% I'll give you the hand-on practice. So he agreed, and with the grace of God, he has 2 vans in USA now. I'm talking about last year. He went to USA. He has 2 vans now. He sometimes, he called and he said, I'm thankful to you that because of you, I have a own business in USA and I'm very happy with Indian food. He have learned Mughlai and Chinese from me, and he's perfect in that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So, but as far as the students coming to you, I mean, the kind of exposure that we've gotten over the past 10 years, especially with cable television and the kind of programming that we're often shown in food and travel channels, is very westernized food, is very dominant of cakes, pastries, and ingredients that are not very common over here, like mussels or clams and things like that. I mean, if you look at the Western cooking shows that we have beamed into our drawing rooms. So, is there an expectation that students come to you with that I want to cook like that, I want to cook like Gordon Ramsay,
See,
or I want to cook like
first of
Heston
all,
Blumenthal?
the parents come to me that she is going to be settled down, and though she's a career girl, so she doesn't have time to do anything. Just tell her basic first. Then come to the main part.
So, alright, so most of the people coming to you are just coming to learn basic cooking skills that perhaps, I mean, the mothers knew, but the younger generation
yes,
didn't pick
I have
up.
different types of courses. One is a basic and one is a professional. The professional courses, whosoever done is, he or she has to do the business. For example, in Diwali season, I used to have lot of chocolate classes, 2-3 session a day, and they used to work and they got a very good response while making chocolates. Liquor chocolates are very trendy nowadays. When you go to the market, any supermarket, anywhere, you will get liquor chocolate per piece, 120 rupees per piece, a small piece, and while making at home, it will cost 20 rupees.
Oh, wow.
And they do and they sell, they give everything, and you know
But is this a trend that a lot of people have started, like the cake boutiques, and a lot of
Yes.
people have started their own chocolate
Yes.
series and the cake boutiques. So, is this a growing trend that you
Of
see among your
course, yes.
students?
See, nowadays, after 35, every woman wants to do something because she is sick from family affairs and all. She wants to, you know, do her own, not every time kitties and
You can't
parties.
just watch that much TV.
Yeah, not kitties and parties. So, they come to me because in this work, you don't need investment. It is zero investment business. The mouth publicity, though I am registered from Just Dial from last 5 years, and from them I am getting 5-star grade. So people come to me from there, and then they go there, you know, to
And
Just Dial.
Yeah, and
Just,
tell them, review
then
your
they
service.
get, somehow some ladies have opened a classes, cookery classes. Some people open a boutique, some little restaurant, home kitchens. Ladies are doing tiffin system. One of my student, I have given the number, Simarjeet. He is a very old student of mine. He has opened a catering company.
Oh, wow.
And he is working very well. And you know, cooking is a passion. If you want to do something in any field, you should be very passionate about it.
Yeah, and cooking wasn't really considered a profession
Yes.
till recently,
Yes.
and I'm glad that it certainly happened. So,
Yes.
final question to you, Priya: if you were to give somebody who wants to become who is a budding chef, who wants to become a chef, who perhaps wants to open a cafe or a restaurant of his or her own, what tips would you give them?
First of all, he has to make a mind what he wants to do, he or she. For example, he wants to open a bakery, because you cannot learn everything in a one day. You have to very precise, you have to very, you know, particular about what you are doing. For example, if you want to tell me that, ma'am, I just want to be perfect in Mughlai. Okay, I'll give you Mughlai courses. Mughlai start from the soup and till the desserts. Uske beech mein biryani bhi aa gayi. Everything will come in that. If you say, no, I want to open a boutique, a bakery boutique, in that you will learn not only the muffin, you will learn breads, croissants, you will learn different types of things in that. You know, that way there you have to be, first you have to make up your mind what you want to do. And I'll tell you, this business is a zero investment business. And if somebody, some boy or girl doesn't have interest in studies, they can come over this field and they can earn very well. They can, you know, they can open not a big restaurant, they can open a small kitchen from home, and they can deliver a tiffin to corporates. They can make a take a birthday parties order, they can take a kitty parties order, and they can do a blunder in their field. You know, it is the first of all, I told you earlier also that it is zero investment work, and that is very helpful for a beginners.
All right. So on that note, we'll wrap it up. Thank you very much, Priya, for coming in. This was in a series on entrepreneurs and women entrepreneur. Priya Kapoor
Thank you
is
so
here
much.
with us. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you, and it was lovely food. I will finish that mango drink once we wrap up with this show. And we wish you all the best in your future endeavors, and hope that your love for cooking spreads across the world through you. Thank you so much for coming in, Priya.
My pleasure.
And thank you very much, Seema and Asha, for sharing your perspective and how enjoyable Seema's cooking classes, Priya's cooking classes were for you. Thanks very much for coming in, guys. All right, on that note, Priya, we'll wrap up. Thank you very much for coming in. That's our presentation on Priya Kapoor, chef extraordinaire who learned by herself and is producing delicious dishes and is teaching us so many more. In case you want to get in touch with her, she has a Facebook page. Look up Priya Kapoor and you can go and register for those classes. And in case you just are a chef and you want to send us an invite, in case you want to send me an invite to taste your food, go ahead and do so. Thanks so much for watching.